G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of My Time at Sandrock. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, the long-awaited trial of it's not unsure. The long-awaited trial of Logan and Haru, that's his name, was underway and has subsequently passed. And yeah, we made kind of an interesting decision there. I sort of flipped on my decision initially because, well, you know what? Good old Burgie boy, he actually did make a lot of sense. If we're not going to uphold the law, who will? So the consensus, well, I guess thanks to our opinion as well, is that they should be punished, but probably not so severely, considering they did it for the good of Sandrock. So that was the decision made, so I guess maybe both Logan and Haru are going to end up in jail for a little bit of time, and yeah, I guess I don't know what else they're going to have to do, whether or not it's just jail time or if they have to do anything else, but we'll have to see. I think we're also still waiting on a decision to be made by the city hall on what exactly the verdict is, so we're probably still sort of waiting on another announcement along those lines. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, aside from that, yeah, it was a pretty good episode. I definitely was stumbling on a lot of my words, having trouble pronouncing certain things like precedent, and yeah, having trouble articulating myself in certain sections there. But you know what, that's actually nothing really new for one of my playthroughs, to be honest, so there you go. Now, in terms of main storyline though, I don't actually see anything going on. I'm not sure if something else is going to happen in Sandrock, but what we do have to work on at the moment are these side quests. So there's a few to work on at this point, and I'm particularly eyeing Pen's last words, again, hoping that Pen's left us with some kind of a, you know, super weapon or whatever. So we'll see how we go on that front. But we're probably not going to do that immediately. So we've got this one last commission to do for the day. We've got an alloy heavy sword already in hand, so we may as well turn this in right now before deciding how we're going to finish up the day. It is quite late, but we have quite a lot of stamina to work with. So what I'm thinking of is perhaps revisiting the Starship ruins. We have been there for the first time yesterday, and yeah, it was pretty good. We found a whole bunch of high-tech resources there, so I'm thinking that's probably a good idea for us to go back there and just gather up some more and call it a day after. Pen's stuff can wait until probably tomorrow morning. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So off to, no, that's not the right spot. Off to the moisture farm, or at least the Yakmal station over there. And I'm gonna call Daisy in and we'll try and get ourselves to the ruins. Now this time around though, I'm probably going to go straight into the ruins, unlike last time. Last time we went there, we sort of hung around outside a little bit. Oh, I can see some treasures over there off in the distance. Perhaps maybe we should try and come back for that. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of scraps out here that you could try and gather as well, but I'm gonna leave that for today and just focus purely on the ruins itself. We gathered a whole bunch of zinc in the previous episode. So this time around, I'm thinking we want to balance the resources that we try and get, and not just focus on the zinc. We'll also try and get, I believe it's titanium here? Yeah, all of this stuff. Titanium ores. So yeah, we'll gather it all up. Really, this is probably just a good excuse for us to, you know, get rid of some of our stamina for the day, but also to prepare ourselves for what's to come into the future. I'm sure we're gonna have a need for all of these resources. And yeah, we won't say no to zinc as well, though. Want a bit of a balance of both ores this time. Now, while we're down here, this is still actually the first layer, right? So I probably do want to spend a bit of time trying to get to the lower layers as well. Usually with all of these ruins, you'll start finding other resources the deeper you go, so that's totally the intention here. I'm not entirely sure what we might find. Just, you know, according to a lot of the machines that we currently have, there is one thing that I'm still not sure about, and that is silver. We have seen the silver ingots as an option to try and process, but then we haven't actually seen silver ores. So hopefully we'll find some silver ores in these ruins. Otherwise, obviously, they're probably going to be available somewhere else. So anyway, a lot of resources even in the very first layer here. So I'm just concerned about how much of our stamina we're already using just to mine all of this up. Yeah, let's maybe stop there, and I'm gonna continue on to the next layer. That way we're not expending all of our stamina just gathering the resources, and we are actually making some progress with getting ourselves to the lower layers. We are also looking for, I believe it was some kind of a high-speed motor or something like that. One of our workbenches, or the upgrades to one of our workbenches, requires a high-speed motor. I'm not sure if that's something that we can find here, or if that's something that we get from a different type of ruin. Yeah, speaking of all this mining, I always sort of scratch my head around, you know, what I should talk to you guys about during all of this, because, you know, we've sort of been doing this since, you know, the very start of the playthrough. You guys have seen me do plenty of mining at this point, so, you know, trying to keep things engaging is becoming tougher and tougher because, well, doing the same things over and over. But you know what? One thing that I do appreciate about what this game does is it does try and make things easier for you as you progress through the story of the game. And what I mean by that is it sort of makes things a little bit easier for you to gather up certain materials. So instead of having to go out and hunt yourself or cut down trees yourself and stuff like that, you can actually go in and get some commissions, either from the Civil Corps or, you know, from the moles, and you can get resources that way. And you know what? I think a lot of other games could be taking notes from what my time at Sandrock does, because let's face it, these games can be, you know, a little bit grindy. And for some, you know, that grind might be a little bit too much. I mean, I don't mind it, but, you know, I certainly don't want to use too much of my time, you know, grinding away for materials all the time, and I definitely appreciate a game that makes it easier down the line to get the resources that you would normally get or that you've found previously. So yeah, this is probably something that this game does particularly well in, I would have to say. So kudos to Pathea for getting it right, and respecting my time as a gamer, and especially a gamer like me. I don't have all of the time in the world to be constantly playing games. I have a few other responsibilities here and there. It is almost bedtime though. I'm a little bit concerned about making it back, and making it back at a reasonable hour. Let me just mine a few more of these ores, and I think we should be out of here. Yeah, in fact, I think we should go now, because we might not have enough time to make our way back. We still have to catch a Yakmul. But yeah, I mean, ideally, guys, this would be the only thing that I'd have to do, and, this would be all I do every day. I wouldn't mind playing games every moment of the day. Well, not exactly every single moment, but you know what I mean, like for the most of the day. But I've got to balance it with things like work and other responsibilities. Because, yeah, well, I haven't really seen a single dollar from, oh god, not in operating hours. Let's call red, because we really need to get home. Hopefully we can make it in time. But yeah, ideally I'd be doing this for a living, but haven't seen a single dollar from what I'm doing on YouTube just yet. But, all of your support definitely means a lot, and with your support, hopefully, I can get at least close to those dreams. So we'll see how we go. Are we gonna make it? I mean, it's looking very, very close here, but I reckon we should be able to rush to the bed and get there in time. Come on. Oh no. Okay, so this is a good test to see who actually takes us back home if it's not for Pen. Okay, right. We've got dark circles around our eyes now. Not great. Not great indeed. Probably have to do something about that. Do we have... no, we don't have eye creams, do we? Because we ended up selling all of our eye creams, if I'm not mistaken. Hand of Light. Equipment, weapons. Hang on. Are we saying we can actually use this as a, like something that we fight with, or what's the deal? What? Okay, that is kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's put that in that spot. Because I don't think there's really a need for us to be carrying, like, the fishing trap in our tool belt. I am going to need to go to Avio's place and buy some cream. But we'll do that a little bit later. But yeah, goodness me, alright, we passed out. The second time, I think, in this playthrough. So that's unfortunate. And we didn't really get to know who actually took us back home. We miraculously got into the bed. Though, to be fair, we were already at home. Maybe we might actually get to know who did it if we check the mail. So we'll do that in a moment. Okay, farm is looking decent. Let's check on the machines. We'll make sure that we power all of the machines. Put all the water back in. And yeah, let's see. Got all this other stuff that we've been trying to make from our workshop machines. And I suppose we should actually get other things queuing up before we make our way and venture out. So I got manganese steel bars here. I'm thinking we want to... I don't know. Oh, here, we've got silver ingots. Actually, we do have silver ores. Interesting. Why don't we make the ingots now? I mean, who knows? I might actually have a need for the ores themselves. Let me also just start with making a few things here. Bronze pipes, we seem to be kind of low on that, so let's do some bronze pipes there. Anything else we can make? Maybe these composite fiber rods. Again, we don't really have a need for it, but we've got plenty of the fibers. So, yeah, why not? Then from the machine tools, maybe these zinc titanium alloy plates. We don't have a lot of the zinc titanium alloys themselves, so maybe I'll just do something like 4 or something along those lines. Acacia wood planks, you can definitely go with more of those. And maybe some of the aluminium alloy plates might not be a bad idea. And petrified goods, petrified wooden boards maybe. And now we can decide what to get in the furnaces. We are waiting for this to finish and then making a start on chromium. Yeah, okay, we've got the ingots coming up, but I think we should maybe make some more bronze bars as well once that's done. Anyway, things seem to be running well here, so that's good. Maybe we should just collect some of our stuff here. Okay, cool. So, next up, let's maybe get our animals doing stuff. Let me collect some water. Where's... do we have Banjo, or is it... I forget the other cat's name. But anyway, I don't see him in here. Maybe they're already out and about, but grab all that. Something from Trudy here. Dear Blue, during yesterday's successful hearing on the matter of Logan and Haru, we held a vote to determine the judgment. After hearing the opinions of our citizens, we have come to a final decision. Logan and Haru, after running away and becoming outlaws, have been found guilty of the following crimes: robbery of civilian travelers, train hijacking, robbery of bank employees, assault. City Hall has taken into account the positions of all citizens and given Logan and Haru the following judgment: 5 days imprisonment and 20,000 gold fine. Following this, they will face a probationary period to be determined by City Hall, where they will partake in community service. In addition, they have been found not guilty of the following charges: destruction of the water tower. This was the responsibility of Penn, who has been detained. Kidnapping of Matilda, although technically working in a vigilante capacity, responsibility has been forgiven as it was part of the larger investigation. The final decision has been made by City Hall and has been accepted by Logan and Haru, who will not be appealing. Punishment is effective immediately. Civil Corps has also declared that the bounty posters for Logan and Haru are null and void as of today. Sweet, okay. There you go. I wonder if we'll be taking down those wanted posters then, in that case. Blue, hey, so with Logan and Haru back on the side of law and order, reckon it's high time to take down all of them wanted posters, as I just said. Us at the core, we all drew straws to see who should go round them up. We drew for you, and well, you drew the short straw. Hope you trust us enough at this point to know that's the truth. When you've got them all, go ahead and hand them to Unsure. Thanks again for your unforgettable contribution to the Sandrock Civil Corps. No worries. Something from BV here. Dear Blue, I talked to Burgess about making a design for a minister hat. After a bit of research, I discovered there is no official Church of the Light minister hat, so I just made something up. We're all just playing along on this one, right? I wasn't sure, but I figured, bless his heart, I hope this really works. P.S. I offered to make the hat. As you can see, it's a pretty simple design, but Burgess insisted that it might be a bit high-tech for my equipment. Rather than argue with that kind of ignorance, I just sent him on his way. Alright then. Well, we're gonna have to make this hat, I guess, so let's take a look at that. Mr. Minister. There we go. Yeah, we'll make one in a little while, but I think we should be focusing on Penn's gift to us. Before we do that, though, there's a matter of commissions, obviously. What is this? Gemstone daggers? How do we even make that? It is 3,000 though. I'm not entirely sure I am ready for such a big responsibility. Titanium alloy? Yeah, okay, we've got some of that, so let's do that. Petrified wooden sticks, of course. We'll make some more of those wooden sticks. And tanned leather, that should be easy enough to do. Let's do one general commission. Maybe the rhino horn cactuses. Yep, sounds good. Alright. So let's just take a look at what we can hand in right now. Actually, we can hand in everything. So, yeah, why don't we start with doing some of these commissions. Just turning everything in. And then we'll, you know, get ourselves to check out what Penn's left for us. Actually, I do want to go to the Civil Corps because we do need to start some commissions with them.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Oh boy.
That Logan. Hard-headed as ever. I hope he'll let me deliver meals while he's in there. The prison food. Well, it's prison food, Blue.
So long, partner.
Yeah, prison food. Well, I mean, it is a small jail though, and who else is going to be cooking them food? Maybe Unsure? But if it was Unsure cooking the food though, I don't think that would be too much of an issue because remember that party that we had with Unsure and Justice? I mean, that turned out to be pretty alright, so pretty decent food if you ask me. Anyway, just swinging by Burgess's place to stock up on a little bit more water. We'll buy some more cactus seeds. And yeah, I think we should be good. Then we can go to Civil Corps. And let's just get the commissions going. I don't know why Miguel and Yan are actually outside of the jail. Seems a little bit odd. Maybe it's a bit of a bug. Oh, actually no, we haven't gotten the commissions completed just yet. Okay, there you go. I do need to head to Avio's place, and we'll buy those eye creams that we so desperately need. So let's grab that. Alright, and now we've got a few other commissions to hand in as well, so... There's a commission for Chi. I'm not sure how we would get to him.
Howdy.
Didn't he say that he was going to be away for a while? Hello, Blue. I'm sure you've heard about City Hall's decision. I think what we did was the right thing. In any case, I think we can count on things returning to normal soon enough. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Oh,
Not so fast there, pal.
Excuse me, sir?
Look at what the cat dragged in. Out here waltzing around. Tell us how you slipped out your cell, you big palooka.
Also picking up major palooka readings, sir. Nothing points to Captain's involvement, however. I'm sorry. I'm sure I've done nothing wrong. Cell? What? What's the meaning of all this? No, you must be looking for...
hang on, let me guess. Just from the sound of his voice, though, it kind of sounds like Yan. Are they saying that this is Yan? but slightly different though. I mean, it most certainly doesn't look like Yan.
Not falling for that one again. I see right through that mustache of yours. Or rather, lack thereof, Mr. Whoever you are. Or should I say, Yan. Yo, mind giving us a hand here? Slippery Devil gave us the, slip. For a minute there.
But I don't know. I don't think it's Yan though. Yeah, guys, I don't think that's Yan.
What do you mean? Of course it is. Look closely. He just shaved his mustache and, smuggled in some kind of skincare routine.
He's really glowing. Gotta find out where he shops.
Now wait just a...
Come on. Let's get this rat back in his cage where he belongs.
Thought he was a palooka.
Sorry, pal, but no one escaped the long arm of... Justice?
I think I'm seeing double. 4 yens.
Yan, my twin brother.
That's right! He's an imposter! Wei, my evil twin! Contrary to popular belief, it's actually the one without the mustache! He did all the water stuff! Yeah, really! Put him in the slammer! I'm innocent!
I see. You haven't changed.
You're supposed to be dead! Why are you not dead? I specifically requested it!
Yes, I should be dead. From when you had me abandoned in the peripheries.
Go ahead and throw that on the pile.
Solicitation of murder for hire. Got it, sir.
But I am very much alive. I'll even be able to resume my position as commissioner of a commerce guild here in the Free Cities.
Huh? Steal my job as revenge for me trying to kill you, eh? Petty, Wei. Very petty.
Oh my god. Wow, so Yan is worse than I thought. I mean, he's, I guess, asked or attempted to murder his own brother.
What the?
That's pretty crazy for a game like this.
You impersonated me, Yan.
Debatable.
Furthermore, this position just happened to be open just after I clawed my way back. Across 1,000 leagues of rugged terrain teeming with abominations, danger lurking around every turn.
Sheesh, would you listen to this drama queen? How bad could it be? You're here and you've even still got all your limbs.
All right. I think we get the picture here. Deepest apologies, Mr. Wei, was it? Sorry for the foul treatment earlier. It's just, every other time anyone's tried the evil twin defense, they were never telling the truth.
Guess we were due.
Yes, I can hardly believe it myself. To see you like this after all these years.
Yeah, well, hello. And since we're all here, I do want to point out that I got put in jail for other stuff. So technically, I got away with making your disappearance look like an accident.
I don't think I can stand to see your face for another second.
Yeah, that tends to be a pretty common theme in the Yan department. You're free to go, sir. Everybody, back to your post. Sorry to bother you with this. Thought we had a situation on our hands.
Peace out.
Huh? You must be that amazing fighting Sandrock builder everyone's been talking about.
Damn it, I forgot the eye cream, guys.
Incredibly pleased to meet you. I'm Wei. I'll be taking over as commissioner here in Sandrock, but I hope you won't think of me as your boss. I hope you'll come to regard me as your friend and co-worker.
Okay. Well, you know what? This is a pretty good start. I'm liking this new commissioner already.
Lame!
Quiet, you.
Ugh, Light, you're so incredibly lame. I hate you so much. Why couldn't you have just died?
Someone of your talent is rare. I dare say I might have been your equal when I was twice your age, but you've still got your whole career ahead of you. Incredible. I eagerly await competing with you on the workshop rankings. Nothing would make me prouder than to be defeated by a legend such as yourself.
Think I'm gonna be sick.
I think that's the sign to take our leave. I look forward to seeing you again at the next Commerce Guild meeting. Specific time, TBA. I've crunched the numbers and know how we can finish that tunnel in no time flat through the power of teamwork.
You fools! You'll never replace me!
To the left, to the left. Everything we need is out this exit. To the left.
I think that's a Beyonce
Await my
reference.
announcement for the meeting. I do hope you'll be on time and bring that inspiring presence of yours as well.
Okay, there we go. So our new commissioner is in town. I was actually wondering whether or not the guild is gonna get a new commissioner. I was sort of thinking maybe Mian would take over as commissioner. You know, we're just too busy getting the job done, to be honest. Don't want to be bogged down in red tape and all that admin. But yeah, I surely wasn't expecting to bump into some major development there in the middle of town. So, and yes, I totally forgot. I bought the cream, but then I didn't use it. So, where is it? Ah, did we have concealer all this time? We've got so much. Oh my god. Alright, maybe we didn't really need to buy more concealer from Avio. But anyway, doesn't matter. We've got things to do. So, commissions. Chi wants his titanium alloys. So, I think this is titanium aluminium alloy. Let's get it to him. And from there, we need to work out how to find whatever Pen has left for us. Hopefully it's not a trap, because that could totally be a trap as well. Gee, I thought you were busy out at the Starship Ruins.
Well met. Thank you.
Alright. The Twin Commissioners are a fantastic study in the nature versus nurture issue. Of course, these two men have identical DNA, so what exactly led them to become such different people? Hypothesis 1, it's the mustache. Okay, yeah, it could be. Seems kind of pointless to me to have all these laws and then decide that we only want to follow some of them when push comes to shove just because we feel like Logan shouldn't be punished. I'd suggest creating a law specifically for this type of situation. Problem solved. Well, I guess that's exactly why I opted for the punishment route, because, yeah, it just doesn't seem right to not have any repercussions for what he's done, you know? Anyway, Pen's last words, so let's take a look. Alright, so it's out that way somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can grab red and see if we can try and make our way towards it. Okay, so it must be down here somewhere. I don't want to run too fast and fall off a cliff, but it's further down apparently. Okay. I wonder if we've been here before. Oh god, alright. We've got a lot of enemies here. Actually, this is a good chance for us to use Hand of the Light. I guess this is maybe Pen's weapon, and we managed to get it when we progressed some part of the story. I don't know if it's as good as having the essential heavy sword though. It's either that or these enemies are just very, very tough. And they seem to be absorbing quite a lot of damage. It could be the latter, actually. Okay, that was a bit of a fight, wasn't it? So let's grab whatever this is. Okay, we got diamonds and gold. That's it, I think. I didn't see anything else pop up, so... Darn, that's slightly disappointing. I was expecting a little bit more. Hand of Light. 273, 317. Yeah, the heavy sword is definitely doing a lot more damage, so... I'm just trying to think of whether or not there's maybe a better way we can use this. Maybe if we... Oh, okay, we can't just permanently wear it, though. Yeah, because that kind of looks cool. Would be nice if we could just permanently wear it, but I guess that's out of the question. I don't suppose there's anything else in here? Maybe not. I guess Pen may have hung out here from time to time. Maybe that's where Pen and Matilda hung out together, planning their schemes. Which is actually kind of pretty hidden, you know? I was expecting a more obvious location. Right, so with that questline out of the way, I'm thinking we should just refocus our efforts on a few other side quests here. I think maybe unwanted posters. Yeah, we should actually get rid of some of these posters and see if we can do the town a favor. Obviously, it'd be nice to have the posters taken down by the time Logan and Haru actually leave jail. Because these posters probably would remind them of the things that they've done and the things that they're not particularly proud of. And we don't need that, do we? So I guess Wei is just going to be a brand new citizen of Sandrock, I guess. Let's take that down. So obviously there's been a lot between Yan and Wei. I'm wondering whether or not that's a story that's connected to my time at Porsche, perhaps. Alright, we've got all of the wanted posters. Can we actually do anything with the wanted posters? Like, maybe hang the wanted posters up in our own home? Can't sell, no drop. A ferocious depiction of bandit named Logan. Couldn't they have drawn him without a mask, though? Although the lower half of his face is covered, his eyes and hair are still instantly recognizable. For Haru. Right, we need to turn this into unsure, so let's quickly do that now. And I think considering what time it is, we could probably do our own thing from here.
Thank you.
Ah, you got all the posters around town. Yep, this number checks out. Each and every one accounted for. Nice. I remember drawing this one in particular. I get kind of a strange feeling. All of this began with us putting these posters up and now we're taking them down. Although that's how all wanted posters work, really. You put them up when you're looking for the criminal, you take them down when you find them. So maybe it's nothing special. Princess Lumi might still have a few. Should we go get them? I mean, one could blow out of her cave and some traveler might get it and then try to kill Logan. Yeah, probably better go get them. But don't worry, I can go grab them. You've done enough.
See ya.
Thanks, Blue. See ya. Okay, cool. I was secretly hoping that we would actually need to go and fetch them ourselves. Give us an excuse to go to see the moles. But speaking of seeing the moles, I do actually want to do that this time around. It's easy to try and go back to the same ruins every single time, but I want to go back to the mole cave ruins. And that's specifically because I wanted to take a look at the contracts that we've got with them, see if we can improve those contracts and perhaps maybe get them to supply us with some better materials. Oh, that's the aim anyway. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. Okay, so we're at level 2 out of 3. Apparently it's expired already. Yeah, we're getting all of these. Decent. But that's all we're getting. So level 2 resources. Let's upgrade this. It's another 4,000 goals. I think. No, another 15,000 gold. That's a lot of money, but we have the money. So let's do it. And yeah, that should give us some of these ores, and particularly the silver ore I'm interested in. Obviously, all these other ones here, aluminium and magnesium and nickel ore, will be useful as well. And yeah, I guess they're all already maxed out. I wonder what happens if you reduce them, and whether or not it costs less or something. But anyway, we'll max everything out, because why not? And yeah, I can't remember how long these contracts last for. I guess it's not that long. So that could explain the reason why I feel like we've run out of certain ores when we were trying to make certain things. But anyway, since we're here at the Mole Cave Ruins, I figure maybe we want to continue our expedition. We haven't been to the very last layer, so we can try and get there. And yeah, just get a whole bunch of resources. Why not? Whoops. There we go. Yeah, while we're at all of this and doing the usual mining and collecting and stuff, I just wanted to again reiterate a big thank you to all of you guys who've been sticking around and watching the series so far. You know, even those of you guys who've been following along since episode 1. Really appreciate all your support. A big thank you for all of the people who've played the game and who know the story and have managed to keep everything a secret, especially the big plot twist with Matilda, until it actually happened. So I'm really happy about that and proud of you guys for not telling any of us, and obviously me playing, but then also those of you guys who are watching who are not expecting the twist as well. So definitely made the experience that much better. So cheers for that. And yeah, I mean, if you're enjoying the series and enjoying the video so far, obviously leaving a like down below would definitely help. Otherwise, if you do want to get in touch, you know, leaving those comments, I'm still true to my word there. I've been replying to almost every single comment that I see. Yeah, I mean, you know, I do enjoy seeing all the comments and seeing all of the tips and tricks that people are leaving for me as well. And just generally getting to know a lot of you guys who are in the audience, following along with my playthrough. Okay, there's some treasure over there. Let's just quickly grab that. Lapis lazuli. Perhaps maybe that's what we need for the dagger. Is this the way? Would be. I'm not seeing a lot of resources anywhere though. Ah, okay, this is probably where we left off last time. We're gonna have to spend a bit of time digging our way out. Okay, more resources here. Good news. Yeah, but it definitely feels like the game is sort of winding down to a close. I mean, we've also seen, you know, the available machines and workbenches. We've upgraded to the highest tiers. So yeah, I feel like, you know, we're at that point where we're crafting all of the most advanced things in the game. I'll probably have a few more quest lines that'll ask for advanced things. And then it'll probably become like my guess is it'll become like a free and you know, free for you to do whatever you want type of game, you know? Craft more, decorate more, etc, etc. Speaking of decorating, I have been neglecting all of the home decoration and the home expansion. Got some weird effect going on down there. I think that's a bit of a bug, but anyway, not a big deal. Masterpiece, Windy Sonata. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, but if the game is actually coming to a close, I'm gonna have to start thinking about what other games that I'm gonna be playing regularly on the channel. So, you know, if any of you guys have got ideas, you know, feel free to, again, leave some comments about those. Not sure if we want to continue doing like more crafting type games, perhaps. Though I am eyeing on playing Enshrouded, and I have been playing Enshrouded for a little bit. I've got like about 10 episodes, so about 10 hours into that one. And that's actually not a bad game, pretty addictive. Storyline, yeah, I mean, I don't know if the storyline's going to be as good as Sandrock. Obviously, Sandrock is a little bit more light when it comes to the story. And I feel like Enshrouded has a bit more of a serious tone to it. We don't have any more stamina, so I think it's time to leave. And I don't really know if we can really do too much more tonight, aside from perhaps look into the farm and try to get some of the farm crops growing or harvested. So we might actually sleep a little bit early tonight. Well, it's going to be very early compared to what happened in the previous episode, but... Alright, do we need to do anything right here before we decide to go to sleep? Because I could try to plan for stuff. Get the machines working on several things. What are we going to replace the rose willow with? I think I don't really see any raspberry, so why don't we go with raspberry this time? And yeah, I think that's the farm looking pretty good. Let's get you back to the stable and Now, machines. So I think it's the tailoring machine that we're yet to upgrade. We need the high-speed motor. So yeah, this is from the Starship Abandoned Ruins. So yeah, we better keep an eye out for that. I'm just trying to see, I think there is a type of toolbox that we get from the ruins that could potentially give us what we're looking for. Those expert ones were not what I had in mind. I think this one, all-in-one toolbox. Let's see what we can find in there. Okay. No luck, but yeah, we'll try our luck next time when we go back to the Starship Ruins. We also haven't really visited the Starship Hazardous Ruins, which might actually offer us a little bit more of a challenge when it comes to fighting some of those enemies. So we should give that a go at some point. But to be fair, I'm a little bit more interested in some of the side quests that we've got available. Macchiato just like bolts out of the workshop grounds in the morning. He's got places to be. Plastic pipes, sure. These gemstone daggers, I'm really worried about accepting this, but you know what? Let's just do it and see what happens. So, of course, we do need like a forging machine. Let's actually take a look at what's required to make one. Okay. I got worried for no reason. It's super easy to make. Can we actually make like gemstone heavy swords or anything like that? Because if we can... Okay, I guess that's not a thing. We do need to upgrade the forge as well though. And it appears we may have everything we need for this, so... Let's do it. Let's do it, why not? And that should also start getting some of the commissions flowing in for, you know, like higher tier weapons and stuff. Let's pick up a couple of other commissions, obviously. So canvas, sure. Chromium steel bars, yep, we can do that, although we do have to make some. Rhino horn cactuses, yeah, absolutely. Pick all of that up, and what I want to do while we're here is I want to actually grab all of the stuff that can be used for lures, because as I keep saying before in previous episodes, we really should be carrying those things so that we can pretty much do any form of fishing whenever we want. So we won't be stuck not being able to do that. I think everything else we sort of need to bring. I've got a lot of clothing, which technically I should be storing. But anyway, I've got a few other things that I could probably just remove. So that's okay. I need more space for books and notes and stuff. Okay. But as I said, let's grab those lures. It's going to be a bit difficult for us to find the lures. I know I'm looking for sand rice. I'm looking for sand worms. Sandberries. Is that something that we would use as lures? I forget. I'm gonna grab the shiny scorpion as well, guys, because I think that's what the meerkat likes. So we'll see if we can give the meerkat the shiny scorpions. Oh, here we go. Sand rice. We got more than 2,000 sand rice. Great. Look at the amount of wheat we have. Jeez. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, we've got 3,000 sand rice. Maybe farming all of the sand rice is not such a good idea. Maybe we got too much. A lot of manganese ore. Okay, we might have all of the things that we need, possibly. Let's check the mail. Dear Blue, finally got that meeting about the tunnel project sorted. Commerce Guild tomorrow, 4 PM sharp. The architect and the mayor will be there, but really I think it would just mean a lot to the team if you made an appearance. Hope to see you there. Okay, so 4 o'clock tomorrow. Not a problem. And I guess that's the main quest line at the moment. So, oh yes, I forgot to acquire the plan for the minister's hat. So let's just grab that. Well, we've got commissions and a couple of side quests. Help Chi continue his research by making him an automatic cooking machine. You can construct it on your assembly station. Okay. We'll definitely look into that in the next episode. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to work a little bit to try and get all the things for the commissions. I think we just managed to get the chromium steel bars here. Let's actually make another big batch of that. Marble brick, sure. We only have a few. And that looks to be going pretty well. We've got our silver ingots, which is good. And from here, I'm thinking, let's go with more bronze. Yeah, okay. Cool. All of our other machines are still chugging along, doing stuff, which is alright. Just grab this water. Nemo, you can maybe try and fetch us some more water, even. And I'll quickly convert some of the dew that we have into water. Sweet. Alright, cool. And let me just take a look at what we can do right now. So the canvas and the chromium and the cactuses should be alright. So let's go off and do that. Anything else happening in town though? Curious because, you know, there could be other stuff happening which I'm not aware of. Okay. Let's head out there and complete these commissions, and I think that might be the episode this time around, guys, because I think it's probably time for a little bit of a break. Unsure? We probably shouldn't be talking, like, right here on top of the tracks. And considering he's part of the Civil Corps, I don't really understand why he thinks this is a good idea. Out of all the people. With Wei around, it kind of feels like Yan is still a member of the town. Except he's, like, good. Most bad guys we meet end up being misunderstood and eventually turn good. It's almost as if the only way Yan could ever be good is if he were a different person completely. Lately, we've had tons of people in jail, which has been great for me. Always have someone to talk to at work. Logan says there's some cool rocks at his hideout. We're gonna go when he gets out. Oh, that's cool.
See ya.
It's nice to see that he's already bonding with Logan as well. Oh, Burgess, we do have your...
What's up?
Your cactuses. There we go. When Wei says nice things, I can pretend it's Yan saying them, and then it feels like Yan is actually my friend. Sometimes, in the quest to befriend everyone, you have to bend the rules a little. Okay. I learned about this idea called Letter of the Law. The idea that you just blindly follow laws exactly as they're written, even if it goes against the spirit of the law. I didn't even know there was an alternative. Anyway, everyone's been accusing me of doing that lately.
Catch you later.
Okay. Yeah, good old Burgie boy. He's probably gonna have a bit of a tough time as minister, but I'm sure he'll be alright. It'll be a good learning experience at the very least. Where do we need to go? Okay, back to our workshop apparently. And by now, I think the sword should also be ready, right? We should be able to pick up the sword, try and find Grace. Jensen!
Ah, hey there. Thank you.
The car where Yan got punched in the face now has a plaque there to commemorate the event. Even his own brother appreciated seeing it on his way over. Okay. Life of crime is like train tracks, only goes one way. Although I guess you could make amends and right your wrongs, reform become a better person. Okay, let's go with Life of Crime has the potential to be train track like. Yeah. It's all about the trains with this guy. Right, let's grab the sword, and I think we'll call it an episode there. We'll turn in the brand new gemstone. Sorry, it's not a sword, it's a dagger, isn't it? We'll turn in the daggers when we come back to the next episode. So I am kind of curious to see what kind of stats we get here. So this is 198, the alloy daggers, as opposed to 159. Okay, level 35, level 40. Okay, so the gemstone daggers could potentially do more damage than the alloy daggers, I think. So if you maybe refine this one to the rare version. Anyway, I think this is where we'll call the episode, guys. I think we've done quite a bit in this episode. Progressed the story quite a bit, actually. I was expecting to do a few more side quests instead of what happened today, which is us meeting Wei. And that's actually led to, I guess, the main story progressing as well, because tomorrow we'll have that meeting and then we'll know exactly what we need to do for the town. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching, guys, as usual. If you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like. Helps the channel quite a bit. Aside from that, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.